What's up with the YouTube? It's your boy Lil Josh, and you watching Busy Entertainment. Know what's going on, man? We back with another video, guys. And if you haven't seen the last video, this is kind of like a sequel to that. I went to the Dominican Republic with my wife, and we was on a honeymoon. So with this video here, as you can see from the title, this is 5 things that you need to know before going to the Dominican Republic. Now, this isn't in any specific order, but this is just 5 things that will help y'all that I wish I knew before going down there. But let's get straight into it. Number 1, this is in no specific order, awareness. You need to have good awareness when you're down there because it's a lot different and it's a lot of stuff going on that you might not be prepared for when you first get down there. When we first got off the plane, we got swarmed, like literally swarmed by probably like 50 people that was trying to get people to take them to wherever you was going. So it's like taxis out there everywhere, but they don't look like taxi people. Like they don't like the classic United States taxi. They look like people. They like regular clothes, and they have a van or a car or something like that. Pay attention to that. You want to already have your ride down there situated, like how you gonna get from the airport to your resort. You want to have that situated before you get down there, or you're gonna get lost and you're gonna get swarmed by a lot of people. Now, another thing with the awareness, when we got in the taxi ride, it did seem a little sketchy. Like to me, it just seemed like, you know, this dude could take us anywhere because we don't know none of the streets. We never been down here before. We don't know what's going on. So I made sure that I put the GPS in for the resort so that I can pay attention to where he's going. Another thing, you know, awareness, like I was saying before. You want to have awareness when you're going on these trips because you don't know what people's real intentions are. You don't know where you at. You don't know what could happen. We also took a bus ride to go to an excursion, and a bus ride, it literally was just me and my wife on the bus ride. Like, I was expecting to see, you know, 10 to 20 people on there going for the excursion, but it was just me and her. And we rode down this long road. It was like an hour away, and it's just me and her and the bus driver. So there was another like sketchy feeling, like, dang, like, why are we the only two on this excursion? Like, is this a real excursion? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, awareness. Like I was saying, make sure you pay attention to everything. She went to sleep. I stayed up the whole time because I wanted to make sure I knew what was going on, you know, for the both of us. And so, the last thing about the awareness, we did the buddy system. Even on the resort, we didn't go nowhere like without each other. If I went to the bathroom, she stood outside the bathroom and waited till I got done, you know, vice versa. We went to the bar together, restaurants together, got breakfast together. Everywhere we went, food, it don't matter where we went together, because you just never know. Gotta have awareness on these trips, you know, just because anything can happen. You across the world, you know what I'm saying? Your people can't just come and get you. Like, you need to make sure that you take care of yourself on these trips because things happen. So number 2, language barrier. There was a big language barrier while we was out there. So with that being said, you need to know some sort of language wherever you're going. We went to the Dominican Republic, so they speak Spanish down there. It would be good for you to know basic Spanish. Like, you don't have to be fluent, you don't have to know everything, but you need to know something because there's people there that know English, like, but they know it to where it's like not that much, you know? It's not like fluent enough. They just know the simple words. But it'll be better if you knew the simple Spanish words, so you're gonna have to be using a translator and things like that. And sometimes the translator's not always right. When we talked to the girl that did our excursion, she wasn't fluent in English too. Like, we knew what she was saying, but it was some things, like, we tried to ask her certain stuff in English and she couldn't really understand it. Like, she didn't know what we meant. Like, she understood it a little bit, but she didn't know exactly what we were trying to say. So you had to translate it in Spanish. Like, if you can just say a few words in Spanish, that'll help them to be able to know what you're talking about. And like something like that, an excursion, that's something that you really need to know. Like, we paid $289 for our excursion, so I don't need you messing this up. We need to make sure we getting on the right excursion. We going there. We know where we going when we coming back, stuff like that. Then like the bartenders and waiters, like some of them didn't speak any English at all. So like if you trying to tell them what you want to eat or like a question about the food, you're gonna have to know how to say it in Spanish. You know, there was some people out there that knew Spanish and English, but it's like they'll make you think they know perfect English, and when you start talking to them in slang and stuff, they kind of get confused. So you really just gotta know a little bit down there. You don't gotta know a lot, but it'll be better for you to know a little bit of Spanish going to the Dominican Republic. Number 3, the money. They have a different money system than us, right? They got pesos, we got US dollars. I didn't take any pesos down there with me. I didn't get my money converted over, which I really didn't need to, being that we stayed on a resort the whole time. But we did go outside the resort one time to go on an excursion, and we stopped by the gas station. Now, the lady at the gas station, she got me. I put some on the counter. It wasn't none but like, it was like 3 items. I think it was this hat, and it was like 2 more items, like some chips and drink or something like that. I put it on the counter, and she say 20 pesos. Now, if you look up in the system, like the money system or whatever, 20 pesos to $20 is like that's equal to like $2 or $3 or like something like that, you know, American dollars. So I was like, okay, I ain't got pesos, so I told her American dollars. So me thinking, I know that our money is worth more down here, she gonna give me like the real price between the two. So I'm thinking she finna say like, oh, okay, $2, $3 or whatever. This lady say $20, 20 American dollars. You just got over on me. And I'm like, no. I'm like, nah, not peso. Yeah, I just saw that. I'm like, no, not pesos, American dollars. And she like, yeah. She put it in the calculator. $20. $20. Okay, you playing me right now. You got me. Because it ain't supposed to be $20. 20 pesos and $20 ain't the same thing. You got me. What I would say, if you do plan on doing, like going out somewhere, which I wouldn't recommend, but if you do go out of the resort, I would take, you know, a couple, like maybe $20 in pesos, you know what I'm saying? $20, put 20 American dollars to pesos, and then do it like that, just in case, because if you try to use American dollars, they gonna tax you them American dollars, because they know how to do the system or whatever. They gonna tax you. But if you got the pesos on deck already, they just gonna give you the regular peso price. Tip number 4, the water down there. The water in the Dominican Republic is not clean. Like the faucet water, like it's not like how America is. You can just go to a restaurant and get some water, you know, ice and stuff like that. They don't have a clean water system as far as like the faucet and stuff. Now they told us the resort had clean water, like they filtered their water and stuff like that. I just spit. But they filtered the water at the resort, so you good. But like anywhere else you go, you want to get bottled water, anything bottled. You don't want to use ice. But the water on the resort was good to drink, they say. But probably wouldn't trust the ice, but they said it was cool. But yeah, just be mindful of the water down there. It's not like how it is back in the, you know, in the United States. Number 5, this is the final tip that I have for y'all. The final thing that I noticed in the DR, people are going to look at you. Now, you have to remember, you are a foreigner. Of course, in America, we just think we the only people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Everything is how we make it. Everything has to go the way we know it to go. It's not like that. Once you go out the country, you in a whole different world, whole different rules and standards. People are gonna look at you. There was people looking at us the whole time. In America, we don't do that. Cause what you looking at me for? We're not in America, okay? We in another country, which means these people are not used to seeing you. They see you and they automatically know you're a foreigner because you don't look like them. When you start talking, they know you're a foreigner because you don't sound like them. So they are intrigued when they see you, right? They intrigued, oh my gosh, this is an American. wow, America, I've always wanted to go there. This is what they were saying to us. Oh, your voice. A lady from the UK told us that our voice sounds melodic. Memphis accent. They said we sound melodic. I ain't never heard that before, but you gotta understand, when you go out the country, you're around a whole different world of people. A whole different world of people that, you know, they not used to seeing. So you gonna get people staring at you. Don't take it as offense. Don't take it as like they trying to get you, but like a lot of people really just be interested in seeing somebody from another country. Like, real talk. It's okay. You just have to remember you're a foreigner. It's okay. They gonna look at you. You know, bada bing, bada boom. But that's all I have for y'all today on the top 5 things that I would tell y'all. Top 5 tips that you need to know before going to the Dominican Republic. Like I said, we did just go to the Dominican Republic, so y'all can watch the videos. They probably gonna be tagged on the screen somewhere. Click on the link to the video, go watch the vlog so you can see how it really was down there. We had a lot of fun. It was amazing. I would definitely recommend you to get your passport and travel the country. Not the country, but out the country. And you know, it's a whole new world out there. Something that you'll never experience. But I appreciate y'all for watching. If you have made it to the end of the video, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We at 309 subscribers right now, and we trying to move our way up. So y'all make sure that y'all subscribing to your boy. Hope to see y'all on top one day. I love y'all, man. Y'all watching Biz Entertainment, and I'm out.